Hey, so in today's video, I wanted to show you guys what's on my low-buy wish list for this year. I'm doing a ton of videos this year related to my makeup low-buy/no-buy. If you want to know my rules, I will link the first video in this series down below, as well as the low-buy playlist. But anyways, let's start talking about what's on my wish list. The first thing that's on my wish list is something that hasn't even launched yet, and the brand is still revealing the shades for this palette, but I already know that I'm going to be buying it. One of my favorite Instagram creators called Blonde Taki is collabing with Luna Skies Cosmetics with a palette called the Anime Dreams palette. Here's a picture of the front of the palette right here. And as soon as Blonde Taki revealed that she's going to be collabing with an indie brand, I mean, I love indie brands, I love Blonde Taki, she has like the most incredible makeup looks. They've only revealed about six shades, if I'm not mistaken, and they are all so pretty. And I just know this palette I think is 16 shades, like that's a lot of shades. But I love Blonde Taki, I love Ali, she's so sweet, she's so lovely. Like I've recreated one of her looks before and she's honestly so sweet and I really do want to support her with this, but also like it's called Anime Dreams and it's mostly gonna be pastels, and because I love her makeup style, I know that I will be picking this up. I'm so excited for it. I am so excited. Another palette is the Nabla Cutie Palette Coral. Now remember, this came out last year for their summer collection, and I thought, I don't know if I really want this palette. Like I was kind of on the fence about it, but the more I looked at it and the more I saw looks with it, and then Angelica Nyqvist has used it so much and she says it's one of her favourite Nabla palettes ever. Because of that, and the more I look at it, the more I love it and the more I've grown to really appreciate it. But this palette's so cute. I love the Nabla formula. I like how it's a little 6-pan palette and I'm really wanting to get it sometime this year. Also, I forgot to mention, because I did film this video at 12 at night, that another palette on my wish list right here is the Pastel Pup by Menagerie Cosmetics. They are an indie brand and they recently came out with this one, and even though I own these shades, I love it. It's gonna be my first palette from Menagerie. I'm so excited. I will be buying it at some point this year, just not yet, but it is on my wish list, just so you know. Sticking with the eyeshadow theme, another eyeshadow brand really I want to buy from is Clionadh Cosmetics. Specifically, I want to try out their single shadows and their stained glass shadows. I haven't talked about this on my YouTube channel just yet, but I feel like I might as well spoil the surprise. I did place an order on Clionadh for some of their stained glass shadows. I believe I picked up 7 shadows for my birthday. Like I placed the order on my birthday in February. They're such a sweet brand. It's an indie brand based out in Canada, and their stained glass shadows are seriously incredible. And even like their regular single shadows look amazing. I'm really eyeing the shade Ice Algae. Oh my goodness. I just noticed that this color looks exactly the same as my jumper and it's really satisfying. And also their Woodlands collection, I really like that one, but I did place an order before all of this craziness in the world started happening, so I don't know if I will be getting my order. They did make it so you can pre-order their stained glass collection shadows, like just their stained glass shadows, because they sell out very quickly, so they implemented a pre-order system, which I think is really great. And you choose like the month that you get them delivered to you. So I chose the earliest possible month, which was April, but now I'm not too sure if they're going to be able to get to me because of the whole, you know, I really hope they get to me. I really do hope so, because I've just been really excited to try out their shadows, and if they don't get to me, then that's fine. I can wait. Like, I can wait. I'm patient. I got a couple of lip things to talk about, and the first one being the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs, specifically in the shades Glass Slipper, Sweet Mouth, Diamond Milk, and Fenty Glow. Now, I own all of the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs except for those. I do own Fenty Glow right here, but if you can see, it's almost empty. I'm wearing it on my lips today. Like, this has maybe like 3 applications left in it, so I do need to repurchase it eventually. But I basically want to own every single gloss that Fenty has in their collection, because Fenty makes my favourite gloss. I love them so much. Great value for the money that you're spending. And I pretty much want to wear the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs every single day, so these shades would be perfect to my collection. However, I am on a no-buy for glosses this year, except for my Fenty Glow repurchase. That's the only gloss I'm allowing myself to buy this year, but maybe I'll talk about it in my low buy update. I'm thinking of maybe changing the rules because I really want to buy these glosses so badly. I just want to complete the collection, and I'm not a completionist, but I know that I will use all of the shades, so that's why I'm okay with me being a completionist with the gloss bombs. I'm a gloss goblin. The penultimate thing on my wish list are the Glisten Cosmetics pastel liners. Now these liners are basically the same kind of liners as these Suva Beauty Hydra liners, where they're basically just like a dry little cake and they're water activated, so you use water and then paint them on your eyes with a paintbrush. They're basically the same as those, but this is their pastel collection, and just look at them. Look at them. We all know how I feel about pastels. I mean, the look I have on right now is a pastel rainbow negative space cut crease thing. I'll put a close-up right there. Like, it is probably one of my favorite looks I've ever done, and you can't really see it on camera, which is unfortunate. Also, can we just appreciate how dramatically my eyes change? Like, what is that? I look like an e-girl cult leader. I know that I want to get more Suva Beauty liners, and that's also on my wish list, but specifically, apart from new Suva Beauty shades, I really want these pastel ones because I love pastels. I think I'm probably gonna be buying the purple one, the blue one, and the pink one. I might buy more if I use them a lot, but I think those are the three shades that I'm really aiming for. And Glisten Cosmetics is based in the UK, and I've never tried them before, and also they're an indie brand, so I mean, worth a shot, especially because since they're UK based. There aren't many indie brands that are based in the UK that I've found personally, so it's nice to support something that's a bit more local to me. And the final thing on my wish list isn't really a specific product, it's more so a brand that's on my wish list, because I've become a Glossier cult member. I want everything from Glossier. I'm not lying. I want to try everything from Glossier. I have the Glossier You perfume, I have the Balm.com and Coconut, I also have a repurchase of the Boy Brow, I also have the Priming Moisturizer, and the more I try from Glossier, the more I realise I really freaking like them. I really want to try specifically their Generation G lipsticks, which are basically a blotted lipstick, a blotted matte lipstick actually, and I remember that somebody commented on my last video, my favourites video, saying that a lot of K-beauty brands do this as well, which I've been looking into, but like I can't find any that are cruelty-free, and even though Glossier is a little bit expensive, not too expensive, but you know, a little bit up there in price, they are cruelty-free and they are easy for me to get into the UK, so I'd rather go for that option. I also really want to try more of their skincare, for an example their Glossier Solution, the Glossier Bubble Wrap Eye Cream, their face masks, their serums, their Glossier Play line, which looks really fun. Also another one of their cloud paints. Now I did own a cloud paint before in the shade Dusk, and I actually decluttered that to one of my best friends because I didn't like it that much, only because I didn't like the shade on me. It was more like a bronzer on my skin tone than it was a blush, but I did get a sample of the Glossier Cloud Paint. My Australian came out just then. I did get a sample of the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Storm, which is their darkest shade, and oh my god, it's so pretty! I might have to buy that one in full size. I really did like it, and I am willing to work with more like cream products now. I find that my makeup style, it's either everything or like the most minimal thing ever. Like it's either Glossier makeup or full beat. There's no in between for me. But anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what are some things that are on your wish list, if you're on a low buy or not. I'd love to know what's on your wish list. I mean, we can have a nice little discussion down below. You can follow me on my social medias. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I live stream on Twitch 3 times a week when my PC isn't broken, and my Spotify are all linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, wash your hands, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.